Okay, what the hell is this? So I have no idea any of the rares or mythics, Joe. Four
I don't
costs
think so
four
either.
five. Sacrifice another creature or blood token to drain two. Like, how does your opponent race that if you're like making a decent amount of blood tokens? Oh my god! I just realized my thing's not. Bear with me here. Consuming Tide. So let's just look straight into the black and red. 2 damage to each non-vampire. The threaten effect, removal spell,
Yeah.
mediocre werewolf. So what is this? Enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever you sack a blood token, it becomes a
It's
good.
okay. Yeah,
Good
if you
if
have.
you're already solidly in vampires. But I just like taking removal spell
Yeah,
here.
I like that.
So generally what I like to do in like the early drafts is just go hard into an archetype just to see if it plays out well. You get to mess around with the synergies of the set. And obviously we don't know a lot of the best color pairings and everything for all the cards. So it's like a
I
good way
agree.
to kind of test the waters in the draft. I mean, straight in a braid.
Yeah.
So what? This is drain two, create blood tokens. That seems mediocre, and we're seeing some amount of Bant colors, white and blue,
White.
maybe
Yeah.
some green here. But a braid is just ridiculous removal. 2 mana, instant speed, deal three to any creature, and maybe if there's some absurd artifact we need to kill, we can. But I'm feeling pretty good thus far. Human werewolf. It's the spells matters werewolf. Pretty
Okay.
good, but not particularly where we want to be. Okay, 3 cost 2/2 flyer. If you gain life for, oh my god,
Yeah, if we get some life gain, that's pretty good.
yeah. If you discarded a card this turn, transform it.
So with blood tokens,
Okay, synergy there. Good point. And then we have this just 5 drop exploit guy. Mediocre 4 drop. So I'm kind of thinking it's either of these two, and I like the bat a little bit
flyer.
more.
Yeah.
There's not really much else we're missing there. Maybe some white. Draw three. Okay, Thirst for Discovery is a strong blue card. And we're still seeing, wow, the enchantment removal in white in the set's still in here. Couple okay blue things. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, create 2 blood tokens,
Yeah.
but it is expensive.
Yeah.
I guess we aren't seeing too much other red. So, on balance, I'm going to be honest here. I think the right pick there is to go into white. Like, if we weren't just trying to force the red black blood tokens. Not bad. Nurturing Presence. The cat that draws you a card when it hits. Doom Dissenter's not really for us, but I mean, it's a fine 2 drop.
Okay. Yeah. You might get some exploit.
Yeah, I guess we'll take it. I feel like the red 6 drop can be something that comes around. Ugh. Okay,
Yeah,
this
it
card
doesn't do anything.
doesn't do much. Okay, solid. Yeah, I feel like white, blue. Like if we were just totally open, would have been the
Yeah.
one. 2 cost 1/3. Oh man, yeah, this really dried up for us. I guess we'll just take really, really mediocre 4 drop. I almost wonder if you know
We
what?
just take that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
just in case we decide to wheel out. Okay, a wolf payoff. Creatures you control get plus target vampire you control deal. Oh wow! So it's
it does
vampire
both
fight.
too. Yeah. It does both as well. So
What the hell is this still in here for?
draw a card for each creature. That,
Yeah, no. Um, So decent combat trick and white
Vampire.
card here, but I kind of just like sticking to the plan.
There's a vampire.
Oh, and this is an amazing
I
one.
think that's yeah.
That's like the best 2-drop one we could have
Two-drop.
got. It's an aggressive 2-drop that can attack efficiently and synergizes with the blood tokens. Hell yeah. Damn, yeah. Azorius was definitely the open
Yeah.
lane, I think. Oh, wow. This came back on the wheel. A threat and
I
effect.
think
A decent werewolf. We'll take the statue. Can you still hear me okay, Joe?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll just take mediocre 3-drop since we aren't playing
Yeah,
any
just take it. Probably
blue.
not playing it, but yeah, we can take that.
Sure, not bad. We aren't playing any of these, so we'll take the ghost. Wow, yeah, blue was
All right.
just... Hey, a vampire. Whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under... Oh my god, that would be so good, too. Enters target creature and opponent control... Wow.
If they control no other creatures,
What a weird card.
that's weird.
When you attack with exactly 2... So, let's see. When this creature transforms, add 2 red. You don't lose this mana... I mean, this seems pretty good. This is just mediocre 5-drop vampire.
Yeah, we need to prioritize the 5-drop.
We have a shock in
Or
here.
shock.
But I feel like I want
We
to
have
get some
removal.
solid vampires going.
We have 2 removal spells, so.
Discard your hand, then draw a card. What are all these dorky rares? What the
Jeez.
hell? Deal 3 damage to target human creature. You gain 3, and then cleave it to just any creature. That seems really good. Solid removal. Let's see. Another Doom Dissenter. You draw 2, lose 2, create a blood token. I feel like we could be into that
playable.
card. And we aren't interested in that.
Yeah, so.
I'm seeing a lot of dirtily cards in this set. I don't know. We'll see. Oh boy.
What's this one?
Okay, let's see. When an ETBs create a blood token, tap and sack him. Target creature gets -X/-X, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. So it's at least -2/-2.
Yeah.
I mean, we're snapping that
I
up.
think we got it. Yeah.
I feel like red is pretty cut off. We're seeing a lot more black, so I feel like somebody else could very well be in vampires with us.
Mhm.
So, yep, I'm down to just snap it up now, not take any chances. I'm just reading some of the other interesting cards here. Okay, we could use a decent curve topper.
Yeah.
What's this? Sacrifice Wedding Invite. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it also gains lifelink.
Oh.
I feel like that could be something, but something we can get on the wheel. I kind of just like getting Rot-Tide
Yeah.
Gargantua
I like that.
over mediocre 4-drop. Yeah. Okay, what vampires? Can't block whenever you sack one or more blood tokens. Target creature can't block this turn.
That seems
Woo!
pretty good.
Okay, this is the Spells Matters werewolf. Oh no, Joe!
Dude, we should get this whole pack.
Yeah, what? And then this guy?
Other than 2 drops. We gotta wheel something out of this, right? Like,
I mean, I guess we're most likely to wheel the 2-drop. One of these 2-2-drops, whereas this is just 1 3-drop that we can get. I'm not sure if that was correct there, but
I don't know.
whenever another creature you control dies, transform it.
4, 3, 1, 4.
Whenever you discard one or more cards, create a 2/2 zombie creature token. I mean, we're getting enough threes. I kind of, I feel like, are we gonna play this?
Mm,
I mean, I
I would like.
guess
We
it's
could.
better than the
I
rare.
feel like the rare is not great, probably.
Okay, I mean, I guess it's between expensive removal or just another 3-drop.
What's the?
Just mediocre 5-drop vampire. I feel like that might
That might
actually.
not be bad.
Yeah. And we have a lot of threes, so
We
I
got a
feel
ton of
like we
threes.
aren't missing out too much. Yeah, good point. Yeah. So what's this zombie do? 4 cost, 2, 3. Oh. I mean,
Okay.
that seems pretty good. I guess I kind of just like, let's get one of these at least,
Yeah.
just in case. All these 3-drops are so replaceable. Okay, we're the aggressor. We don't care about giving our opponent's creatures -1/-0.
That one drop seems okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Ugh. I guess we need just vamps in general. Our rare's still here. Another 3-drop.
I'll take the draw too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we could use that more so than anything else. Oh, this card seems sweet. I'm gonna just take that for my collection. Look at all this green.
Oh man.
This card seems pretty decent, actually. Oh, another 1-drop, sure. We probably aren't going to play 2 of them. Put that there. Oh, black rare?
Black rare. Nice 0/4 defender. Nice.
Okay, 3 to transform it. When this creature transforms, target opponent reveals a hand, you choose a non-land.
They discard a draw card. Ugh.
Yeah, what?
That seems. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, why is that a rare? Fell Stinger's pretty good. When ETBs create a blood token whenever it. Ooh, okay. I remember this guy from the set review being really good. Create a blood token whenever you gain a life, but it's more defensive. So we'll take the 4-drop. There was also the shock in the pack, which is worth it to note. Ceremonial Knife. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, create a blood token. Okay.
I don't love that, but
let's see. 3 cost 3/2. When it or another zombie dies, look at the top 3. If it's a zombie, reveal it. Okay, so zombie specific. So I guess just another 3-drop. We don't want to play 2 of the draw 2, lose 2s. Oh wow, pretty rough second pick for us there. What's last? 4 damage to a creature. Create a number of blood tokens equal to the amount in excess. I feel like this is just better than consigned to the whatever that 6 cost Grizzly Ritual.
yeah.
I'm not sure, even though this does deal with blood, that we want this. We could have 2 of this guy, but
Might be better.
I don't know. I think I would rather just have 5 cost removal instead of the 6. Not super sure there. I'm just not fully sure that this statuette is even good. Okay, what do we got? Spells werewolf. Damn, this is like the 3rd or 4th we've seen. The vampire fight spell. +2/+2 if it's a vampire. That's actually really good for our deck.
I kind of like that.
Just cheap like, removal versus this. Yeah.
It's dead weight that we can play on our own creature.
I'm pretty sure we missed this in a previous pack.
I think we did, yeah.
But that, I mean, this is our first draft, so You gotta cut us some slack here. I remember that sorcery speed combat trick. Hell no. Just another statuette or another mediocre 3-drop.
We have so many 3-drops. I think just take the statuette and maybe probably don't play 2, but
Yeah, I guess we'll really figure out what it is, if it's any good. This actually is looking pretty good for our deck. What else do we got? Another -13, -13. Aggressive wolf, mediocre 5-drop. I mean, how many vampires do we have right now? We have 8 of our 16 creatures, and keep in mind we have a lot of creatures that we're probably going to cut. Oh, well, okay, I guess it took it. Ooh, baby, blood hypnotist.
yeah.
Okay, I'll slam another one of those. Man, why is this card until the end of your next turn? I guess. I would rather just play the 3-cost draw 2, lose 2 life.
Yeah.
Oh, another bleed dry?
I would take the removal.
Yeah, I mean, for
Get
sure.
rid of the other, so we don't have to play the expensive ones.
Okay, we aren't going to play 2 of those, so we'll just take the vampire here. Well, discard a creature, draw a card. This card seems really good.
Yeah, it seems good.
Whenever it exploits, scry 1, draw 1. A lot of the blue seems sweet. But yeah, we're gonna slam Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? I guess we don't have. Sure. Return target instant or sorcery. That seems amazing. Okay, last card, baby. Okay, this could be interesting. It's just annoying. A lot of wow. Okay. A lot of the picks when you're making aggro decks are very like format dependent. So I feel like maybe we didn't make the best picks like curve wise. Maybe the statue is just bad.
I don't know.
So right off the bat, I mean, I don't generally like 1/1, so let's see if we can do without it. We don't need to play. Say it again.
I would cut that. I would cut that one and the deal 4 for 5.
Okay.
Because we have 4 removal spells.
I think this is a 16 land deck, given we're best of 1. And we aren't going to play all of these 5 drops.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we just want the vampire more, though, than the other guy. So we'll cut the exploit guy. I mean, it's a 5/4. How much better than that? I would rather just have the 4/4 menace that gives us
really
blood.
Taking advantage of the exploit.
Okay, I love all of our 4-drops. Okay, courier bat's fine. So mediocre 3-drop. Good 3-drop. Good 3-drop. Mediocre 3-drop. Good 3-drop.
We can cut.
Mediocre 3-drop. Doom Dissenter's pretty wow, our removal is actually not
the Doom Dissenter.
Bad. Do we just want the 2 1/1s over this guy? Or maybe just have one statue?
Yeah.
But then, I just don't really like 1/1s.
Deals 1, makes a blood token.
It is a lot of synergy, but man, I just drawing this later in the game, like what?
Yeah, for sure. At least it makes a blood token, so it's not.
Okay, why don't we go all in, right? This is the beginning of the format, right?
Yeah,
so we should test the synergies as much as we can. First game of the new draft format. Okay, both colors. 2-drop, a bunch of 3s. We could use some blood tokens here, but Okay. What's this? So at the beginning of your end step, if you discarded transform him, and he turns into 3/3 when Odious Witch attacks defending drain 1. Okay, what the hell is this? Exile 3 cards. It gains first strike, so we don't care about that. Discard a card, exile it, return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, obviously we attack first before playing that. I have, it's been a long day. That's fine. He was probably still going to trade off anyways.
Yeah, that thing seems pretty annoying too. Okay, this you can actually activate. You can play the statue and attack right away if you want it.
Does it?
If you want to discard something.
Parasitic. I mean, he's in white, so I feel like this is really good. I mean, I guess we can't play Bleed Dry, and we already have 2 removal spells in hand, so I'm kind of down for that.
Yes, you can.
We can't make something not block, but land. Okay, I can't block, sure.
Yes, take action.
Yes, like why? Okay, still not double black, but is there a flash in this set potentially?
Or attack.
I mean, what? I'm happy he used it.
I think that's okay, because we can't activate it again.
Okay. Okay, what? Whenever you gain life, oh boy. As long as Voice of the Blessed is 4 or more, it gains. Oh my god. Okay, that's annoying. And we can just kill it right away with this thing.
I feel like we should do that.
We can let it get 1+1/+1 counter, though. That way we can play this next turn after we've played Courier Bat, getting an extra point of damage.
That's true.
So we'll attack here. Play Courier Bat. And plus, if he like makes some weird suboptimal play just to gain some life.
It's missing land drops also.
Yeah. In fairness, we're kind of flooding out and don't even have all of our colors. I feel like, I mean, okay.
He probably was missing a color.
Yeah. So just for everybody viewing, I won't add in that deck building there into the video, but we took out the 3-drop vampire that gains a life when you sack a token. It's only a 1/4, and we added in the second vampire statue just to go all in on it, see if it's good or not. This is rough, but
We can discard a card if we need to.
yep. I mean, this is a keep. We don't mulligan on this channel here. And I mean, there we go. We have a lot of good cards. Okay. Maid of Dishonor. This card's pretty ridiculous. Sack another creature. We can just drain them for 2. Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright, he played the 1/1. Alright.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control another wolf or werewolf, it gets a +1/+1 counter, so it just keeps growing.
So I think we attack
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and play the 2-drop.
Yep, no decisions here. Next turn, if we don't draw a good 2 or 3, we'll just use our blood token, pitch a land, and be able to transform this guy. There is a 3-drop. Let's see here. That's a 2/3, so we have no attacks.
Yeah,
The
you get
flop.
double block.
Yeah, losing both of them seems rough.
He's gonna get another counter next turn.
Yeah, so then they trade.
We don't want to turn it night either.
Oh, you're right. That's a good point right there. So we'll just play the bat pass. Because that doesn't count as playing a spell. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And then we would have gotten screwed here.
Yeah.
A 4/3 menace would have been pretty rough.
Wolf tribal.
Okay, two lands up.
Could have sure strike.
I mean, or we could just have, like, we sack these two. I don't know. I almost feel like we just take it.
I think we take it.
Although, I didn't realize we were at... No. Oh my god. Literally, it stopped me at the worst possible. So, the reason why I switched there was... It would get the combat trick out of his hand so we can block with Angie. That was really bad, obviously. At this point, we're just full-on defensive, so I'm not going to attack with the flyer. That was brutal. That could easily lose us this game. Just now he has the combat trick up for Angie. I didn't realize we didn't have any additional stops.
We didn't have like a timeout or something.
Apparently not. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I mean at this point. Well, I have to. Yeah.
What's this thing do? Take 4. We can start tapping and sacking to drain and attacking him back. There's got to be a reason he didn't play. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that's not what he had, but
Yeah.
that seems strange to me. Oh boy. Okay, so we can blood hypnotist and sack a blood token to drain for 2 and attack anything.
Yeah.
We should have already have been, that spell should have been out of his hand.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So we'll pay 3 here. That'll be a nice nice effect for next turn, though.
Yeah.
So our opponent's going to hit us back for 2, 4, 6, 11. But we can almost 4, 7. And we have 3 sacrifices. So, I mean, we could... Oh, man. Is that...
+2 so I think that's lethal.
4, 6, 8, 10. We're at 1. We have lethal.
Okay, so
Oh my god! Oh my god. Yo, we cheesed him out.
what?
But, right, we played to our outs. Like, You know what I mean?
Dude.
But Joe, right? Like
Yeah,
you always need to realize when you look at games like that, right? We realized we weren't going to win just defending, right? So we had to be proactive and just try to win the damage race. And luckily, that rare you can just do as many times as you want per turn, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so what do we got here? This
so this is this
we're
is
on the draw though, and we do have plays, so I mean, we need to see that some lands here though. Double. Let's please get some double black.
statue. If we get a land though, we go statue into statue. Alright.
Okay, that's not double black, which is what I said. So what is this? Deal 2 damage. Wait, what?
Second.
Okay.
And they transfer.
What the hell?
Great. The 0-4 blanks are 3/3s.
Oh my god, of course. When you sack it, return it to... So he needs a way to sacrifice this for it to activate. I mean, just...
We can do the hypnotist, and then next turn we can make it so it's 0-4.
Yep.
Block.
Yup, and then we get to turn 2 of these into 3/3s attacking.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, and then next turn we're gonna draw Swamp. Second Swamp. Let's go. Oh, please play something. I don't want to think about the 100 cards you could have here. I mean, I think we still just go with that plan.
Yeah.
Although, what do we discard?
Retribution.
I don't know. That's gonna be pretty good, but yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Sure. I think we still go with our...
I mean, you're hitting it for 6.
Yeah, but we're pitching a playable card to potentially draw into a land, which we just flood out. But I guess we can't not do... Oh, man, I don't like any of this.
We still have 2 removal spells in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just how you flood out, though.
That's awkward, yeah.
I can't wait for the day that I accidentally not turn this into a vampire. Okay, what the...
Defender. Okay. Fine.
So our options are just kill the 3/1, because, I mean, we are losing this race, or we play this, and then that gives us an attack on the following turn where we can kill the 3/1. I mean, yeah. This still owns us.
Which gets us...
Wow. Okay, I mean, our opponent's doing it. Next turn, we're just going to kill the 3/1.
Yeah.
The hell?
What was that?
Put a omens at the beginning. If you have 3 or more omen tappers, it just turns into a 5/5.
Because I'm fine trading off this 3/1.
This gives us a blood token. Okay, he doesn't have any more counters. Okay, our opponent's got... Really? What the hell? That was it, the best possible pull he could have had.
The perfect draw there.
And he drew the 5 mana deal 4.
Oops.
Oh my god, what just happened? Wow. And there's no way we can race this. Yeah. I mean, this is rough. Our opponent's deck's really good and basically the exact counter. He's playing lots of small things that block, not small things, a lot of cheap creatures that block really well, and he's just tempoed us out. All of his counter spells kept us off beat.
Feels pretty bad.
I mean, if we take the 6, we're just dead to the flyer. We need to draw our rare, and that could bring us back into this
Use
game.
a volt token end turn if we want. We want to discard it.
Yeah, just to find the rare.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
That's not good.
No, because we can't. We have to block. We have to jump next turn.
Wow. We could still get this. If we draw that rare next turn, that's basically the only thing that's going to do it. And even then, I mean, we need that to happen and our opponent to just flood out here. And our opponent's only drawing gas. Full blast. Normally, this uncommon, right, is one of the best cards we could have, but in this matchup, I mean, right, there's nothing we can do there. Okay, we fast forwarded 2 days into the future. I'm really upset with the delay there. I really wanted to get a video out as soon as possible, but work's been crazy. Had some friends visiting, but hopefully now I can get this out ASAP Rocky for you guys. So we'll pick up right where we left off. We're 2-1. We have no decisions here yet. We had no 2 drops. Okay. We just drew a really nice rare, though. I almost want to save our Vampire's Vengeance just to see if we can get anything else out of it. Oh, wow. Arena is not running very smooth right now. So nothing still. This is an instant. And it's when something dies. Okay. Let's let our opponent make the first move here. We could really use a swamp in this situation. We've had some rough double black issues here. He is gonna exploit something. I think now would be a good time to Vampire's Vengeance. Okay, that's... Wow. We've been getting absolutely wrecked by frickin' Syncopate. This card might be sneakily one of the best counters in the set. I mean, we have to exile something. A 4/4 is it's gonna be a while, but even though we need 2 lands for this, I have some bad feelings we aren't going to get double black, and how much is wasting our whole turn to kill one of these really going to do for us? You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to tap out everything just to do that. Here we offer the trade. He might be able to get something. And now we can just kill the 2/2 as cheaply as possible. Okay, I would love to find some, damn, imagine if that Syncopate didn't happen, we would still have all those cards in hand. Well. Okay, so we drew our 4th land. That's amazing. I'd like to draw out like one more removal spell. Would feel really good for us. So let's start with the weaker creature just because of that. I mean, our opponent's in blue-black. They gotta have something else. Wow. I mean, I guess good thing we led with the card we did. Okay, at this point, play our rare. We just can't really not do anything. Okay, so this opponent's just handing our ass right to us here. I mean, this doesn't even really do anything. If we kill the 3/2, we can also play this guy. That doesn't really do us much, so... I really wouldn't mind a land here. We can play another vampire. Okay, I mean... there, we just had literally no chance to win that game. Okay, well, I think literally every play we did, our opponent had a better counterplay to it. So we have mostly red in our deck, but we aren't on the draw is the issue. But if we get red, we're golden here. Well, we're going to be greedy. I don't know why, considering how our luck's been this draft. So, maybe given the context of that, it's not good. But if we get a mountain here, which never didn't have it, I actually wasn't even worried. So... okay. We are golden now. Okay, we'll attack. Play our 3-drop. Our opponent can't have Syncopate here because Evolving Wilds obviously doesn't tap for mana. We faced a lot of blue in this draft so far. Counters seem to be really good. Eh. I just like pressing our advantage here since we're kind of on the front foot. So even if he uses this whole turn to deal with our rare, we have some pretty good follow-ups here. Our opponent's really trying to erase us here. Oh, man. So, I'm just going to use... Or would I rather just discard this guy? Nah. So we'll use her. Sack blood token. Make the 3/2 not available to block. And now, even if he has some weird flash creature we aren't aware of... Oh, wow. I guess we'll just do the most mana efficient thing here. Even if it doesn't make us a blood token. Okay, and our opponent needs to do something amazing here. Oh, they're 3 colors. Oh, God. So even if they kill our rare here, I mean, we're still going to be so good. We play this guy, we can even sack the blood. What's this, 3 or less? That was a good pull. And our opponent still has counter magic up. Oh, never mind. We are just really getting boned on the colors. With the double black, I might need to switch that balance. No way we would ever mulligan this, though. The scary thing is this hand's very prone to flooding out. What are these lands? It's pretty cool. Like here, we really drew a 4th land instead of just evolving wilds or another swamp. +1/+0 in vigilance when it dies. Okay, it's interesting. Wait, does this have double stroke? Okay. That's going to be really annoying for our aggressive deck. And he has a 2/3 lifelink. Okay. Our opponent's just really getting it. So, I want to resolve Angie. So, well, first of all, let's attack for 2. Because we aren't planning on blocking. I'm going to resolve this while he's mostly tapped out, so you don't have to worry about him having counter spells up. It's going to be hard to kill. We can't really race it well. Okay, so let's attack for 4. And then we'll play this guy. Please don't have syncopate. I guess I should have read that. Maybe that was a reason to do Blood Hypnotist instead. I guess we just need a chump here. Live long enough to find that second black. Wow. Okay, screw it. Discard Mountain. So we can't even block if we'll just go straight in for the attack. Our opponent's going to take it. And then we hope he doesn't have a counterspell here. Pass the turn. I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually. That's fine. We're going to win this damage race pretty easily. Okay, we're going to pay 2. And we're going to be as mana efficient as possible here. And now we are significantly far ahead. Okay, so we'll pay 3. And now we'll sacrifice one of our blood tokens. We're going to make the Geist he just played not be able to block. We want to make that into a 3/3. That would be 5, 8, 12, sure. Oh boy. So the rummaging from the blood token actually got us that win. We go first again. But it's not the worst. Yeah, we'll keep it. I think we can hit a land to make this pretty good. World Championship. Oh boy, I don't like this. Play Evolving Wilds. We'll just use it right away. No fancy plays here. Get our swamp. It's kind of awkward that does thin our deck for even more. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't notice it did that. But we never didn't have another another land. Our opponent's got shock here. Give our opponent a good nice for that. Wow. And this is to each non-vampire creature. That's fantastic. I guess it's not... if we draw a 2-drop here, it's just better mana efficiency to save a Braid. Use all of our mana. Against who I'm already assuming is probably a pretty skilled drafter. Who's had a really good start. Cheap removal is really good against opposing aggressive decks, so... Okay, our opponent's choosing to race. Hopefully they don't have something that can trade with our 3/3. Otherwise, we're kind of going to be boned here. Nice. Okay, even after in between last game we traded out a mountain for a swamp, we still can't draw a second swamp for the life of us. I hate to say it, I think we just kill the 3/3 while we can. Plus that drains him for each time, and since we don't have anything else, we're just really hurting. Play that in the bat. Man, if we can draw Angie here, I'm feeling really good. But we are still on the defensive, and if he does play something that's a non-vampire that Vengeance can kill, I kind of just like offering the trade here. And if he had a combat trick, I'm just happy for that. I kind of like baiting out. If he either uses the ability and we can use Bleed Dry in response so he wastes the mana. Oh my god. Okay. So we just have to use it right away. He'll pitch our Pyroclasm effect. Pyroclasm effects are anything that deal 2 damage to each creature. Caught the mic. Okay, so our opponent's got 2 cards. We essentially have frickin' 0. I mean, this 1 drop doesn't really count for anything. Okay, we'll use that. We'll pitch a land for something else. Angie? Probably just absolutely demolishing that name. Is this an instant? Nice. The removal in this set is quite good, which I'm probably just going to end up slamming a big vampire and he's just going to kill it, but it is what it is. This won't prevent that, so... I mean, we just have to kill it right away. Oh boy. Okay, so we're both top decking. He still has 2 blood things to rummage away his lands, and we have none left. And we're just harsh flooding. That's 3 lands in a row. Okay. We were playing a 16 land deck, and we evolving wild straight away. Yeah, our opponent's just going to win with all the value he's going to get from that. That's ironic. That's a good one. Does that change our plan here? If we attack here, we can't block next turn. But next turn we can play Blood Hypnotist. He'll probably still attack us back for 4. So whatever creature he plays there, I can play Blood Hypnotist, sacrifice the blood token, make that guy not attack. Attack for 5. If I attacked here, he would be down to 8. It would untap, and then he would have that creature and this guy, and I would be at 9. I think we just have better chances, right? He's not looting away whatever his last card is. I mean, so we missed out on 1 damage by not attacking here. That's really good. So we can play him, sack him to kill this guy. But we're going to need to take another 4. Come on, man. If we can draw our rare vampire, we're golden right now. Yep, we're going to take it. Undead Butler, so what's this guy? When it dies, you may exile it, return target creature from your graveyard from your hand, and he milled. Wow, okay. So we got a little lucky there, but when this guy dies, he just gets it back. Okay, so we can sack him, kill the 4/4. We can use one of our blood tokens here, discard the land, making his guy we don't want to kill not be able to block. And hopefully... oh my god. Now, do we care more about rummaging this land away or making something not be able to block? Because if he just plays any 3-drop or any 3 power toughness guy, we're just totally boned. Like, we can't even attack back. And he has 3 rummages away for something he actually wants. Yeah. We just need to hit something meaningful here. We're flooding out, like, something crazy, that's for sure. Okay. I'll take that. Opponent's gonna like this. We're gonna need something good here. That's something amazing, actually. So, okay. So we play her. We can immediately sacrifice the token, make the 4/4 not be able to block, and attack with just the 3/3. That way we can still block with both. And just hope he doesn't have removal or a combat trick. That's just, if he has removal here, even if we played this instead, we would have no way to even sacrifice something because we aren't pitching this. So we just have to, we're going to need to hope to get a little bit lucky there. But man, with what our opponent's been doing, like... That brings him down to 4. Now next turn, we just win. If he can't kill Maid of Dishonor. He must have a combat trick here, right? If you don't have game here, and you have the option to rummage, you just automatically forfeiting the game. Because you swing me down to 1, and then nothing happens. If it's a combat trick that kills her, we lose. If it's removal... Oh, man. I guess just show it to me, right? Just show it to me. Show me the combat trick. He didn't have it. There it was. So if we would have blocked, he would have did 4. Oh my god, so this gave us... We hit him down to 2, we make one of his 2 not block, we attack with both, that's game. Oh, GG's. Wow. And that is how you play. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. That was tense, man. Those were some razor thin decisions. Each decision, a rummage when we did, attack when we did, conserve life when we did, not blocking there. If we block there, we lose. Like, he loses his 4/5, but then he shocks our rare, killing it. We follow up with the 4/4, nothing else, and it's a whole different game. So I kind of just bet on the fact that he either had the buff spell, like the combat trick to boost his power to either kill me or kill my rare with the attack, or he had removal. And I don't know, we didn't see any combat tricks the entire game. And he had a heavy removal based deck. It's hard to explain. I just felt like the chances of him having removal, was higher than the chances of him having the combat trick, when we didn't see any combat tricks the entire game. Hopefully some more chill games, please. Jeez, my heart is like racing from that one. Okay. We start off still without double black. This is just impressive. Wow, what is going on? We literally took out a mountain for a swamp. Okay, let's see. We are on the play here. If he doesn't have a 2-drop, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, we obviously drew our double black spell since we can't find a second black. Okay, our opponent's on mono. Oh no, they're missing a color. Okay, so I give our opponent the benefit of that. I don't think there's any flash in black, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Our opponent's got to have something good here. Okay. I'm kind of fine with rattling this right off. Choose options. We want that one, definitely. And then we want this one. Target vampire, yep. Yep. And now, is that's just game. Oh my god. I mean, so our opponent could have very well have been missing a color there, so he just only had cheap things of his second color and not black, but I mean, that's why it's so important to build a good curve of cards in your deck. That way you have a 2-drop when you need it, higher chance to draw a 3-drop, 4-drop goes down a little bit just so you have those early plays. I did ask for an easy game, so I guess that's fair. I go first. This is the same as the other hand. I mean, I really don't like these, but I just prefer to have 3 lands, and this thins out our deck, which we don't want, but okay, so we're in the mirror match. So we got our 3rd land. Which 2-drop do we want to lead on? I kind of just like doing the creature here. If he kills it, that's fine. No attack seems strange. Because we could use Gift of Fangs, killing the 2/1, Sanguine Statuette, attack in, or we could just... We probably just play Blood Hypnotist. I'd rather get in attack in when we can swing in with more creatures. And I'm sure there's better 2 toughness things we can kill with Gift of Fangs. Who knows, maybe we just buff up our guy. I mean, if we buff up Blood Hypnotist, what in these colors kills it? I guess there's the 3 cost, 5. I mean, now this is just brutal. So now I think we just Gift of Flames the Blood Petal guy, and then, yeah. Okay, yep. So we'll use this. Killing his 2/1, because his 3-drop can't block. It's a vampire! Oh my god! Oh, that's fantastic. We essentially just mulliganed, and by mulliganing, I mean we just discarded our premium removal spell. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's, It doesn't matter. It matters a lot, because then we would have had a braid here to still kill the 3/3. Wow, that's, Oh, it's really brutal. Does this becomes a 3/3 on their turn, so I can block with it? So that's what we'll do. Oh my god, literally red, green, playing threatens, and this card. Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal. Okay, our opponent doesn't see it, or he has the combat trick, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, what, we're 2 land drops away from getting that? It's just, if he has a combat trick, we're going to take so much damage here. Okay, so he's looking for his own combat trick. Oh, no, he's just making it not be able to block in response. Okay, that's really good for us. Hopefully he has nothing else here. Okay, and we get second black. He probably would have used the combat trick instead of sacrificing his blood token to make my guy not be able to block. If he had the combat trick. Damn, just to think, we could have just abraded that, or... Actually, no, we would have had Gift of Flames in hand. If we do this, hit a land, we can still play the 2-drop, which isn't... I mean... What's training do? With another creature with greater power. So this actually blocks the 2/3. I like that. We just need to stay alive. I think our deck's card quality is better. Even if we're -1 premium removal than our opponent. Yeah, we would still have Gift of Fangs in hand, because we would have used a Braid to kill the 2/1 and not this. Brutal. This should just say if you control enchanted creature and it's a vampire. Otherwise it gets -2/-2. That was a pretty bad misplay. I mean, if we lose this, it's heavily to do with that. Our opponent obviously super griefed us by taking control of our creature with a sack effect. I see the combo though. And they're going to draw. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, we're going to take our beating and hope our opponent doesn't have any follow-ups. We need something good here. Land is not the worst thing in the world. Not too many decisions here, right? We're just trying to stabilize the board here. Okay, so we have no 1 black cost things. Make that into a 3/3. Yes. Hopefully drop our rare vampire is really the only way we get out of this. Pass to blockers. Block like this, I think, is our best bet, and then we just lose to any combat trick here. Once again, we need to get a little lucky. Okay, yeah, we need to draw. Oh boy. Does this deal damage to player? No, to a creature. Okay, so yeah, it's draw our rare or bust here. Okay, we'll pitch our thing that can't block. Okay. That wasn't it. So, if we play just this guy, we lose to him attacking with both. I mean, he probably just plays literally anything. Probably just plays any non-creature thing and we lose here. Yep. That was, we... Man. We have all of these tight plays and then I just totally space on reading what the card actually does. I just thought the card was too good. Like, it only gave my things a buff if it was a vampire, and always gave the opponent's thing -2/-2. I'm disappointed here. Usually, I mean, for as long as I can remember, my first draft of each new set has been 7 wins. But we got 6 wins for this guy. I'm going to chalk it up to I misplayed that one pretty bad. Otherwise, there's a high chance we could have gotten there. But just to make myself feel better about that. Otherwise, I'm still happy. I mean, we plus value from that draft, right? We got 1,800 gems back. I'm happy. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first draft of Crimson Vow. I'll be drafting this many more times, and I hope I'll catch you guys on the channel for more Crimson Vow drafts. Peace!